for joining me today on Voices in Our Community. We're talking with people whose lives have been touched by library services, and we love to hear your memories and experiences and the way this place has made an impact on you. So I'm Tanya Carter and
John Diamante.
okay. And so first of all, I would like to start off by asking you, can you recall your earliest memory of going to a library?
Probably in elementary school, because I remember my favorite books were the We Were There books.
Okay.
With the Opening the Erie Canal and the Wright Brothers' First Flight were my favorite books, and I still love the Wright Brothers. I retired from the Navy after 24 years off the USS Kitty Hawk.
Okay.
So that meant a lot to me too. So.
Wow. So those were your favorite memories. Did you just go there for like when a class went, or did you go independently on your own?
I think mostly when the class went, and we did have a public library. I remember going there, but you know, for me, I just had my 64th birthday, so that's an awful long time ago. But I don't know if I was going to the public library more for books or to do research for the schoolwork that I did do.
So you said that your experiences then did impact your life because it really helped you develop a love for certain things. Can you think of any other areas that your experience has helped you?
Well, I'm not a big reader. When I got to my first ship, and I got there a month before we deployed around the world, from San Francisco, Alameda, back to Virginia. A guy gave me a book. Okay. And it was The Last Mafioso about Jimmy Fradiano. It's about that thick, a paperback. I read it on the cruise. And I don't remember before that when I had read a book.
Okay.
And then it got to be a habit on cruises, I would read books. Just to pass the time, help me fall asleep. Because growing up, that's probably one reason I didn't read much, is even if I was doing homework, I'd read a little bit and I'd fall asleep.
Okay. Well, that's a typical reaction, so that's good. That means it soothes you and calms you down.
Yes. So, but mostly I'm into like books about the mafia and stuff like that, and I'll read that. And I've been wanting to read. I still have that book. Okay. And I've been wanting to reread that. So I think I'm gonna take it on our next vacation.
That's right. You revisit that, and you know you're gonna have a altogether different perspective when you do things like that. What is your favorite thing about this particular life?
Well, I moved from Virginia Beach. My wife and I decided to move because we lived in Virginia Beach. My daughter and her husband, and they had a little baby. They were gonna move to Urbana. They lived in Newport News. And this place was gonna be a little bit too far. So we decided to move. And we found a nice house here in Kilmarnock to where I could walk into town. I could even walk here because I walked the Food Line one day.
Whoa, okay.
And then I had been watching Sophie one day a week.
Okay.
And when we moved here, I decided it was gonna be Wednesday because I found out about story time. And I thought how cool it would be to come up and go to story time. My wife, when my daughter was little, used to take her to Mommy and Me stuff in Newport News.
Okay, good. So you had a foundation.
So I missed all that.
Oh,
because I was always on the ship or underway. I spent 18 to 24 years working on ships. So most of the time, I miss a lot of stuff. I was there for the birth, but that's about it. And I thought, what a great opportunity. And coming here with Sophie, you know, she comes over and then we do little stuff around the house, and most of the time I'm the one that gets to do her hair. And so I fix her up and we come here and we get to hear your stories, and some of them are great. And we've even watched some videos on TV, you know, sometimes. I'm like, hey, we heard about that story. You know, Miss Tanya read us that story.
Good.
And then we do the crafts, and I'm the official colorer because she's only 3. and she does not like the color.
No, not yet,
So,
we still
but
working
I'm,
on it
I'm
though.
trying to, but I have tried the color pencil thing
Mhm.
that you recommended, and we did get a little bit of progress there,
Okay,
so
good.
I'll keep working on that.
Yeah,
but-
she might like color pencils just a little bit better than crayons.
But that's, yeah, I love coming here on Wednesdays. It breaks up the day, gives us something to do.
Mhm. So, speaking of Wednesday, you are always outnumbered because it's usually all moms or grandmas. So, how do you feel so comfortable in coming? Not that you shouldn't, but some people sometimes are a little shy. Sometimes the men are a little shy about coming and interacting with their
Well,
child or grandchild. So, how do you feel so comfortable? Tell them how you feel comfortable so they'll do it.
I'm not sure how. I've never been shy,
Okay.
and I'm always comfortable around. My wife will tell you that I am comfortable around groups of women.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I just kind of relax. I treat them nice, and they're all nice to me. And you know, one of the grandmothers that came here, she says, "Oh, my husband comes sometimes and brings I forget it was a girl or boy grandkid, but yeah, he would never get involved or do anything like that, like the coloring and projects."
Yeah, 'cause you do from start to finish. You're very involved.
So, but I don't know. I'm just comfortable with them, and I could talk to them. And
So how do you think Sophie feels about this special time, or how would you want her to feel about this special time that you two share?
well, I know she's only 3.
Mm-hmm.
My earliest memories are at 5, and I keep telling my wife it's a shame. I don't think she can remember any of this, and I really hope that she does.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that continue doing it is gonna
Make
help
it
her
solid,
retain that stuff. And she's like, "Oh, I've been going to the library with grandfather for this." And she calls me grandfather.
So grandfather.
And I just hope that she remembers it, you know, because then now it's gardening season again.
Yeah.
So we go and we work on the tomatoes and the garden in the afternoons, and she loves picking the tomatoes and eating half of them.
Before she
So-
get to the house, probably.
So she does like that. So I hope that she remembers it. But I know somehow this all gonna build a bond that, like, I never had.
Yeah, it's gonna bring. Even if she don't remember exact moments, when she comes here, it's gonna be so familiar to her. So
Right.
she'll remember something. Plus, we have tons of pictures to prove it.
I
So
guess.
we have to whip out all the pictures.
Yes, we seem to always be on Facebook after Wednesdays.
That's right. That's a good thing, Mr. Popularity. So, what about this place surprises you? This particular library.
It's welcoming. All the people, like, I brought Sophie one time, and I think we had come down from upstairs, so like nobody was in this side, and we went to the other side,
Mm-hmm.
and we met Kat,
Mm-hmm.
who Sophie is kind of a cat, so
That's right.
she really clicked, and
Mhm.
she talked to her. So the people are just so nice, and you know, this last year I got in on a raffle and wasn't lucky enough to win, but
That's all right.
But,
That's all right. We
you know.
appreciate your contribution. Yes,
I do. This whole town is welcoming.
it is.
You know, it's not like Virginia Beach where we lived. You know, there was a lot going on all the time, but people wouldn't talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors wouldn't talk to each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this place is special.
And you know, speaking about that, another thing that shows how welcoming this county is, our funding, 40% of it comes from state and county funding money. But the 60% comes from private funding. And that's why we're called the community library. How does that make you feel? I know you express how welcome it is, but that the majority of the money to fund and run and support these programs comes from within the community.
I think that's great. We frequent the United Methodist Church
Mm-hmm.
for those mission dinners.
Mm-hmm.
And definitely I went to the one where the library was the benefactor for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So to be just a part of that,
Yeah.
and you know, our little contribution that we give for the meals, to go back to the community. And the different, you know, my wife is a fan of the AWL.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Me
they
too.
benefit and give so much back. And just everything about this town and is to give back. So if we can figure out, you know, if there's other ways that we can give to the library
Mm-hmm.
that maybe I don't know about, you know.
Yeah, because it is a community base, and we do appreciate everybody, small and large, or gifts in kind, things, contribution. How would you like to see this place progress for Sophie when she gets older? Or maybe you say, hey, I would like for it to stay the same.
I can't see any way, you know, she lives in Urbana, but like I'll be watching her for a lot of years in that.
Mm-hmm. So she'll be our patron again.
Yes, so, you know, there's another baby coming on the way, so we'll be bringing it, I'll be bringing, probably
You get
coming
to start all over again.
baby garden with that one,
Mm-hmm.
because I'll be watching that one at least one time a week too, so.
Mm-hmm.
But, as long as she likes to read, Sophie's got so many books,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the books that we do check out, we go back to the house and we read.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, you know, it could be, there's a few times we've checked out a book that you read to us.
Yes.
And then we go home and we read the book. And then my wife comes home and she'll read the book to us.
Okay.
And then Sophie takes the book home and my daughter or son-in-law
will
read her the book, and then I get it the next week and I bring back.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, the books keep giving. It's your
Right.
house. That's a good thing.
And she likes to read, and one day, the last book we checked out, we had read it, and then she took the book, she's sitting on the floor, and she's just telling her own story. So you know, half the time I'm with that kid, she's either making me laugh or making me cry with pride because of how happy she makes me.
Well, that's good. That's a good feeling. So these memories that you started for her benefit ends up also being for your benefit too.
Oh,
because you just have a whole collection of good memories and fun things that you may have missed with your own children, but now you're getting to have it with her. If there was a book on the shelf that talked about your special time with Sophie here, what would be the title?
Grandfather Day.
Okay. The Grandfather Day. We know you are the grandfather. That would be perfect for the two of you.
Right.
That would be perfect. Any other fun memories you want to share, or any other experiences or something that you would like to say about this particular place that we just didn't cover?
Not that I can think of, but I do, you know, the kids that come here and they sit and they listen, it's really fun to watch. And even we was upstairs that time, that one kid, you know, I got him to come over and sit on my lap just so he calmed down, and Jack, he was Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just calm when we listened to the story, and it's just fun. And just that, before Sophie, I don't know if I could have did that. But she has taken the ice around my heart and melted it.
Oh my goodness, that's like the best comment ever. That is so nice. And we are so glad we get to see this side of you. So we didn't meet the other side. We didn't meet the iceberg.
Right.
So we glad we meet the fun, fuzzy grandfather. That's wonderful. So we hope you two continue to share and support us by sharing and participating in our programming. We look forward to meeting the new grandbaby and having you start all over again with baby garden. You'll probably be outnumbered, but who cares? You're gonna be an expert by then. You're gonna be able to fill in when I'm not here. I'm gonna have to call you, John. I'm gonna have to take the day off. You think you could do baby garden for me? You'll be able to fill in, and then Miss Sophie can sit right on her favorite spot on the carpet with just the seat for the cat. So thank you so much for
You're
joining us
welcome.
today.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate all your thoughts and your continued support.
Thank you.
We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.